Museo Picasso Málaga opened in 2003. It is a museum dedicated to the figure of Pablo Picasso. Also, the Museo organizes exhibitions by other artists, for example, Luis Borja, Alberto Giacometti, Hilma F. Klein, or Andy Warhol. In 2017, 600,000 people visited the Museo Picasso Málaga. More than 58% were foreigners. In their situation, what does the museum propose through the educational experience? The principal aim of the education department is to bring art closer to different audiences. The educational programs that are designed aim to become a mediator between masterpieces and the audiences. This aim, we work through debates in the galleries and workshops focus on concepts that we can find in the masterpieces. Accessibility program. In this context, there is a special commitment with people with disability and at risk of social exclusion in the construction of a museum for everybody. For this reason, the museum offers a free program in which more than 50,000 people with disability and at risk of social exclusion have participated. In addition, in the last decade, the museum has been developing participatory projects and long-term actions with the aim of enhancing the effective integration and real accessibility to art and culture for everybody. Periodically, associations, active aging centers, charities, day centers, scholars with disabilities, among others, participate in interactive visits, workshops, and other cultural activities. We design a specific program for each group, including action with aim like personal, social, or emotional growth. We stimulate inclusion in cultural venues and incorporation the museum to the leisure habits. Project for people at risk of social exclusion. Beside the program for people with disability and at risk of social exclusion, we believe that it's necessary to make stronger links with different audiences. Design long-term projects that are monitored and evaluated. Every time we start a project, it is considered as a new challenge in which we have to take into account different factors. In first place, like art and the museum can affect in multiple and complex causes that affect situations of social exclusion. We must focus on those factors that we have an impact on without overestimating or underestimating our strength. On the other hand, the tool is art, but each project is unique, and the specific objectives are established and modified according to the need of each group. Also, the participants are an essential piece in the design of the program. We have to listen what they tell us and what they say without words to design a program according to their interests. Finally, the projects are alive, and we have to be very attentive at their evolution to have the tools that allow us to modify them when this is necessary. In the modification, the experience of the past project can be served as resources are essential. As I have just said, we implement projects that are considered as constant laboratorious experience and reflections that can be used for future actions. In addition, we must be realistic in our objective and not lose sight of two essential questions. We work with people, and each group and as group and individual level some specific characteristics and needs. The project is contextualized in a museum, and the proposed objectives that adapt to the characteristics derived from it, without striving to go beyond our possibilities. The work produced. In these photos, you can see two sessions of the project, the work produced, with a group of migrant minors from the reception center. 12 boys participate during 9 months on the project, which they visit once a month. The objective was focused on the development of social emotional skills in the participants through prolonged exposure to artistic images, looking at and discussing art, and through doing artistic work. In this way, the participants in different workshops, photography, linocut, dry point, etc., with increasing difficulty. The result obtained in the monitor session showed that the participants advanced during the project. They developed their verbal language during the debate about artistic images. They improved their writing during the exercise in the workshops. They become more collaborative during the workshops. They increases their self-confidence during the artistic tasks, and they increase the active listening and understanding of different points of view during the debate. In this photo, you can see the linocut that the participant made. This is in the workshop. The linocut technique was worked on from works by Picasso. First, they saw and discussed some of Picasso's linocuts, and then they were in the charge of working on these techniques. In this work, you can see how the personal experience is projected. It shows a boy in a boat like those who cross the Straits of Gibraltar to get to Spain illegally. Above him, a helicopter is flying, and on the right, you can see a half moon and the boy's name, Hisham. Through art. Also, I would like to highlight the project through art. Between 2012 and 2016, the Museo Picasso Málaga developed a project with a collaboration with the Juvenile Detention Center. A total of 10 boys and girls participate in each year. We organize one session each month, a total of 12 sessions. The aim of focus on the development of emotional intelligence skills, identification and understanding of one's own and others' emotion through the process of discussing artistic images, emotional regulation through the creative process, frustration, stress, etc. The project proposed a periodic and prolonged relationship with the visual art and in the Museo Picasso Málaga through the debates in the galleries and workshops of artistic production, different artists, styles, languages, and techniques, prints, photography, picture, drawing with increasing difficulty. These activities has a specific collaboration with artists. We think collaboration with artists is important because it enriches the process of artistic learning. The artistic design has executed this workshop together to the education department's team. Each year, a selection of 4 project participants are chosen as random has been evaluated. The objective was to measure process in the identification and understanding of emotion, which included the debate in the galleries facing a selection of artistic images linked to artist activity and the workshop. Due to this, the following indicators were designed: identify emotion in the work of the art during the debate, improve the understanding of the emotion of their peers, more empathy, is confident when execute the task, faced with difficulties during the creative process, seek solution without losing emotional control. After analyzing of the result, we can affirm that the evaluated participant who attended in minimum of 12 sessions, in every case, improvement was shown in the identification and understanding of their emotions and those of these peers, as well as greater capacity for emotional regulation during the artistic production. Sorry, indicator. And these photos show different workshops where the participants spray graffiti, dry point, and lino cuts. In addition to this project, and after a year of work, we began to notice the lack of a meeting space for all those projects that are carried out in Spain and link art and inclusion. In 2014, we launched the website Museo Picasso. In this website is proposed as a space of meeting, as exchange for ideas and experience, a place of reference for consultation and research related to the field of social work, art, education, or health, among others. This online platform includes projects and programs beloved by institutions, companies, charities, and associations from the world of culture in Spain that use art as a tool for social inclusion. On the website, you can find several tabs. Project, what is Museo Picasso, interview, sharing your project. The project tab are divided by all the project, intervention areas, artistic expressions, and play. Is where you can consult some projects and programs that have been made over the last 20 years in Spain. Here are all projects. And each month we highlight 3 projects. This month, we are emphasizing in a project about gender, another project about physical and intellectual diversity, and the last one about penitentiary area. If you click on intervention areas, you can find different subjects: accessibility, penitentiary area, physical and organic functional diversity, intellectual and mental diversity, sensorial diversity, drug dependence and addictions, gender, youth and childhood, homeless people, migrant population, and first aid. You can click on one or various subjects. For example, I'm going to click on gender. You can find project. For example, I'm going to click on Toys Factory. Toy Factory is you can find information about the about the project. Date which the project was carried out, organizing entity, intervention areas, age of the participant, the place where the museum was made, artistic expression, a theme, and some links. Here is the text highlight the most important parts of the project and description. Now I'm going to click in artistic expression. You can find plastic arts, cinema, dance, writing, photography, music, theater, and video art. If I click on artistic expression, plastic art, plastic art and dance, for example, I'm going to search. You can find different projects too. For example, this one, a gallery of visual apprentices. Some information about the project, and in the interview session, you can find some of the interview with a specialist in the field of art and social inclusion are included. Finally, the proposal form, professional award of the field of social inclusion and art can be sent their project. We will talk more thoroughly about the Museo Picasso in the workshop we are going to have later. All these proposals intend to continue contributing to make art and creative a valuable tool for social inclusion. Grazie mille.